that's not really the longest that I've had it up. Roll comes in from Z-Talk, and he's got the Iron Shell on him. Now he's going to have the Metamorphosis slowing him down. Mastermind, though, he's got the Spirit Siphon on him, and that will be the first blood. Greedy picks it up with the Iron Shell. Now Z-Talk also in a lot of trouble. Iron Shell still doing a lot of damage, but she's basically going to be free to throw out Crypt Swarms and Spirit Siphons whenever she wants. Basically do that all the time there. Winter Wyvern putting a lot of damage out onto the Annihilate. Tries to go for a Burrow Strike away, but the creeps will end up taking him down. Not really respecting the damage here, and Winter Wyvern can definitely be doing... Annihilate really doesn't have too much of a chance of getting out if he doesn't have the right Burrow Strike, and you gotta be careful of this Winter Wyvern. Creeps are coming over now. Wyvern's just going to take them back over the lane, but the Burrow Strike is going to be there. Now, they need to try to keep the Winter Wyvern alive. There's going to be a nice stomp keeping him there, and he will go into the Cold Embrace just to keep himself alive. Is there going to be enough damage for him? Matt is ready with the hits. He's going to need one, then two. He's going to actually need a third. Burrow Strike comes through, finishes off that kill. Iron Knight will be going down the way of the Jaw Ranger. It's just a ton of Frost Arrows in the butt. Actually uses the Fairy Fire to stay alive. And a salve as well. He's using so much for this. Sword doesn't really have the vision needed to kill off an Annihilate. Goes around the trees. Will be able to get that last hit off, but is he too tanky? He's going to eat a Bob Ross tree. Sword needs one more hit. He finally takes the kill. Elder Titan also went down over to the side. A couple of interesting plays there. Sword eventually finds it. Was missing a bit of CS there, but I definitely would. There is a Crystal Maiden waiting in the wings. Annihilate gets a stun off. They're going to have a sleep on the 2 as well. Actually, only on the 1 with a great silence onto the Elder Titan there. Zeus Ultimate comes through, and they're working very well with that level 6. Winter Wyvern has not a chance of being able to survive there. Now, Z-Talk does come in, but his roll completely misses. Has an Iron Shell on top of his head. Annihilate, he's very low on mana, has a Magic Stick available. He needs to be able to use it, but the stop will come through. And I think the Earth Spirit might be a bit too far in here. Double kill for Annihilate. Another great rotation in by the Zeus to finish off that kill. They get the 3 spot at bottom, and that was well worth it. About a 1200 gold swing the way of Heart Boots as well. Let's see if anything happens at bottom. Elder Titan's ready with the Spirit and the Stomp, and that's a level 3 Stomp. There's going to be the Burrow Strike stun in. Sword is going to get hit by that Cold Embrace, keeping it alive for a little bit longer. 5 seconds on the Annihilate Burrow Strike, but it's not going to matter at all because the creeps are all around the Jaw Ranger, and Peanut Butter was there as well. So Check-It has to be very careful at bottom, but let's see what this Elder Titan is able to find. Not a whole lot of vision there, and Z-Talk is just playing on the edge of that range. Now Strange is going to get stomped up. Does put out the Exorcism. Do they have enough damage here? Peanut Butter getting a little bit closer. Annihilate ready with the Burrow Strike. Can she actually stay alive? She has the Spirit Siphon there. She's healing up so much, and Peanut Butter, he has to go into the Roach Pit to stay alive. It's not going to happen. Last Crypt Swarm is going to be able to finish him off. Now Strange just goes forward. Those goofs are searching. Has a Magic Wand available as well. Greedy really can afford not to be so scared of this offlane right now. Zeus still farming up, has a double damage rune available. Oh, Crystal Maiden tries to TP out, but it's not going to happen, especially with all the damage coming through, thanks to the Exorcism. Now, Death Prophet goes behind the trees. Zeus does manage to kill off the Jaw Ranger at bottom. Lots of aggression going on there. Annihilate gets stunned out by the rock. Greedy is here as well with the Iron Shell. With the silence, nice silence by Z-Talk, making sure that the Sand King has no chance to get away there. Terribly does finish off the Death Prophet at top. Just kind of man-fighting there. Also uses the Thunder to pretty good effect. We missed most of the kills there, but I think we had a pretty good idea of what was going on. The important thing in this match is the Jaw Ranger's effect on the mid lane. Death Prophet might have a little bit in the jungle, actually. Darkseer's going to get caught out. That's going to be an Earth Splitter there. Tons of damage being done, and Greedy has absolutely no chance of getting out. A couple of stuns going through. Z-Talk has to back away from this very quickly right now. There's going to be the stun. Earth Spirit kept there. Burrow Strike through, and I don't know if he gets out of this one. Oh, Winter Wyvern puts down the Winter's Curse, but he's put it onto the tankiest member of the team there. Annihilate. Very difficult for them to take down, especially with the Veil of Discord out. Should be able to take care of these creeps pretty well, but he cannot afford to get jumped on right now. Roll's going to come through. Z-Talk's right on top of him, gets a stun with a rock kick, and he's brought right back into it. Huge damage from the Exorcism. Can the Zeus stay alive? He's just going to put out his ultimate, try to do as much damage as he can. Peanut Butter, he's actually going to do a ton to the Death Prophet, who will just Yule herself up. Also manages to avoid the Earth Splitter. Stomp will be there, but can Matt actually get taken down? On the other side of this, Magnetism doing a little bit of work to Annihilate. Rock's getting dropped onto him all over the place. Sword stays alive. Jaw Ranger still available after that, and these ghosts are going to go right for the tower. Looks like Hard Question coming out a little bit behind that engage. They still take the bottom tower. They've taken 2 towers in that lane, but they give it 2,400. And the vision is not quite there. Peanut Butter steps up, but he's going to be the first one taken down if he goes any further. That's going to be a silence there. Z-Talk chasing right after him with the Iron Show. Earthsplitter is going to be there. Peanut Butter, he's in so much trouble, but Shelter's doing a ton of damage from the side. Exorcism being forced away from the team. Winter Wyvern, possibly the first one to fall, is going to Cold Embrace herself. Could have the Winner's Curse off pretty soon. And Matt actually gets a couple of kills with that stomp. Death Prophet still on the high ground, getting the Exorcism off, but at the end of the day there, hard question. Now the Terrorblade perfectly happy to take the tower, hitting him. He has a Thunder available. He can't afford to get silenced. He's going to walk away from this right now, taking a lot of damage from the Winter Wyvern. Silence will end soon. Z-Talk's ready. Can they get the crit swarm? Yes, they will. Another silence was there. Not today, making sure that the Terrorblade is unable to get a... And I honestly should have talked about it a lot earlier, how good of an item Manta style is this game. Greedy goes over to bottom, and he doesn't have vision of the Dire Squad at all. Oh, Epicenter is going to be there, and the... Oh my god, huge amount of damage. Metamorphosis used by Terrorblade, and, well, he should have thought something was up when that illusion suddenly turned her. I think a Bloodstone could work pretty well. At bottom, Burrow Strike onto a Dark Sphere. That's going to be an Earth Splitter there as well. Helped out a little bit by the Cold Embrace, but oh my god, they might have just saved Greedy. Might try to turn this around as well. Annihilate takes a lot of damage, gets silenced, and the Magnetism also goes out on the other Titan. He'll Glimmer Cape himself into the trees. Is he going to get away from this when he just goes into there? He's not going to. Z-Talk goes in the trees, rolls in, slightly misses it, but Mastermind, he's in a ton of trouble right now. He's going to get silenced up, rocked a little bit by the creeps. That's going to be a Yule Scepter by himself, slowed down a lot by the Winter Wyvern, and hard question just kind of sack him, but they're looking for the kill on the sword right now, but they've taken a little bit long trying to get it. Prophet, another Spirit Siphon is going to be there. There's no tower to protect the Crystal Maiden, and she's going to try to fight up against this. There's going to be a roll-in by Z-Talk. Nice Yule Scepter up in the air. It wasn't by the Crystal Maiden though. She went 4 staff.
I can only dream of such a day.
So they will end up taking, stomping on everything in sight. And Z-Talk's going to catch out the Crystal Maiden over to the side. He's going to have a hard time staying alive here. 4 stabs away from the Earth Spear, and he slightly misses the roll, but it doesn't really matter. Forces her back over to the Iron Shell Dark Seer. And now, can they actually find the positioning to get to the Terrorblade? Zeus still doing some work on the back end. Terrorblade, his Manta style is still available, so he won't get silenced out of a Sunder right now, but he's going to get Spirit Siphoned away from this. Ghost will chase him down, and the Darkseer actually kills off the Terrorblade. Exorcism still going through. Strange is going to have a lot of timing left on this. Can Hard Question actually defend this at all? The Terrorblade being down for 55 seconds does have buyback available, but this is the point of the game where he really doesn't want to use it, and you can see that Io Scotty just wasn't really effective there. Hard Question engaging a bit too far away from the base. With the sweep hitting, Epicenter comes through from the Sand King. Greedy staying alive somehow with how tanky that he is. Strange, he gets healed up so much with those ghosts coming through. Matt, unfortunately, needs to get a good Echo Stomp, but he doesn't really have it right now. And maybe he gets it right onto the Death Prophet that was trying to TP away. Annihilate gets a Burrow Strike through. Yule Scepter up in the air. Trying to do some work here. Going to get the Yule Scepter off onto the Death Prophet, but a Winter's Curse is going to interrupt him going for that stomp. He's actually killing off his friend. There will be a nice stomp, and Peanut Butter getting a lot of ult timing off on the Z-Talk. Should be able to take him down very close, and actually manages to find him there. Mastermind in the trees trying to TP away from the Death Prophet. She's not going to get enough vision to get the Yules off, so Hard Question holding a little bit. They did all that without the Terrorblade. Doesn't have any words of his own. And this stomp actually misses on the both heroes, only hits on the Roshan. So they can keep going on to it. Z-Talk rolls forward, actually going to catch out a couple of heroes. Peanut Butter forcing it away. Epicenter into the pit. Ionai trying to do as much as he can. These heroes are getting very low, and this fight is extremely split up. Terrorblade trying to do as much damage as he can. We'll be able to take Z-Talk off on the side. Yule Scepter up on the Sand King. Can he Burrow Strike away from the pit? Is not going to get a chance, but the Earth Splitter doing a ton of damage. Terrorblade going ham, but the wall is going to get trapped down. Shelter has to get a Sunder off. Will get it off onto the sword, and he's trying to outlast this damage. He's run underneath. A lot of vision as well. Strange trying to get away with the Exorcism. Peanut Butter is in a lot of trouble. He can't really go that far up. This Ghost RNG is working out. Eventually the Crystal Maiden does go down. That's going to finish off the full 5-man team up. Rampage for the Terrorblade as he just stands strong. Gets pretty clean here. Doing a lot better. Now the Mastermind Keeping a lot of trouble. Yule Scepter up onto the Winter Wyvern. He's going to get the Veil of Discord out, doing a lot of damage. He's got the ultimate available. Annihilate ready with an Epicenter and a Burrow Strike. And he's going to get jumped on by Z-Talk, interrupting that Blink Dagger. But he does have a Burrow Strike over the trees. Exorcism going to get used. Vacuum back on the 2. Wall's going to get dropped down. Peanut Butter trying to get away from this one. And he's going to get stuck right next to an Ion Shell. He really cannot stay there for too much longer. Ghost will chase him down. Crystal might be taking another of the falls here. Oh, tries to get the stun off. Will be able to do that, but it's not really going to matter all that much. Eventually, Winter Wyvern just stands strong against the Sand King with Zeus being out of mana. Hard question, really have to back up from this. Terrorblade is doing some work mid, took down the tier 2 tower, but looks like Not Today are going to react to this. To be a stun there, Burrow Strike available, and they want to make sure that the Jar Ranger doesn't get a Yule Scepter off, and it's actually up for her right now. There's going to be the Exorcism used, and she doesn't even have a chance to use the Yule Scepter, possibly being a little bit greedy there. And she doesn't have buyback. She's down for 80 seconds. Meanwhile, Terrorblade doing some work at bottom. He's just going to be able to stand strong against this. Let's take a look at his items. Put it in the middle of a wall. He's got the Hurricane Pike and the Butterfly. Oh, poor Crystal Maiden. Hit by the Winter's Curse. Now Sword has to try to get away. Epicenter is basically on to nothing. He's trying to hit the racks with that, but it doesn't really do damage there. Terrorblade takes care of the illusion. Terrorblade doesn't have the Mantis out, and he's been silenced. Burrow Strike away by the Sand King. He's getting out of there. Yule Scepter up into the sky. Can the Terrorblade get a good Yule Scepter? He's actually going to run right into the stun, and the Drow Ranger silences him. Where's the Manta Style when you need it? Gets a nice Manta Style off, and the Mastermind is able to get a nice stun off the back of it. Sleep goes out on Winter Wyvern, and Matt just takes advantage of that little bit of a cooldown timer between the Sleep and the hits to make sure that the Winter Wyvern dies. Buyback by the Earth Spirit. Gonna get right back into this one. Mastermind trying to make his way from this one. Backing back onto the Zeus. And slowed down by the Jar Ranger Aras. I'm not sure if he gets out of this one. Z-Talk goes right into a silence! And he doesn't have the Manta Style timing up. Oh my god. Mastermind with the low HP TP makes it away. Jumps into the air. Gets the coin. Gets the TP out as well. While Matt also gets the haste rune. Getting himself and the gem away. Very close fight. You can see how exactly buyback is available on the Terrorblade. If Not Today can force it out, that's definitely a win for them. Mastermind goes forward a little bit. That's actually going to be a big stomp onto a few. Keeping that there for a second. Earth Splitter doing some huge damage to Z-Talk, who goes straight down. Exorcism gets used. Death Prophet kept there for a couple more seconds. Matt has the Scythe of Vice. But do they really want to go into this? Wall and the Vacuum is going to be there. Big Burrow Strike on the 2 as well as an Epicenter. He's doing so much damage here along with the Zeus Ultimate. Not Today. They are hurting from this one. Sleep gets used. Drow Ranger in trouble. GG called. Game number 1 goes the way of Hard Question in this best of 3. Not Today can't take the pressure. They don't have the answers.